if you're not working for somebody and you're trying to put food in your mouth, you have to keep evolving. So after White Columns, I was broke, couldn't get a job, no one would hire me. And my dad came to me and said, why don't you open a gallery? And I went, okay, that's a good idea. And I had like a tiny amount of money that was gone in 3 months. And I realized I knew a lot of artists, but it probably wasn't too bright because I didn't know anybody who collected art. So maybe not the wisest thing. So with youth, you make mistakes that you would never make looking back with too much knowledge. So the lack of knowledge can also give you a lack of fear. And so I opened a gallery and I ran it for 10 years. And I would say I made it maybe one of the top 10 galleries in New York. And then in the middle of that, I expanded, and then the art market crashed and I blew up. I went out of business. I was deeply in debt. So it's like, okay, now what? Certainly no one was giving me a job then. And so I guess that's where the Baer Faxt grew out of. It's like, what am I going to do? And I guess I had a sort of what I call a shower idea. It's like, well, people want to know today what's going on in the art world instead of waiting then 2 months to read about it in Art America. So I thought, why don't I do something? So most people don't know that I approached someone else to write the Baer Faxt first.
Wow.
And I went to a lunch in the Soho commissary at the time, which was called Jerry's, where everybody went to on Spring Street. I think it's like Michael Kors now or something. And I chose Jerry's because the person I had in mind to write the Baer Faxt was a guy named Jerry.
Ah, I think we know who that might be.
And that was Jerry Saltz, who was, I think, at that point writing for maybe Village Voice or Soho Weekly News, or maybe he was just doing books. This is maybe before that. And Jerry said, that's a great idea, but you should do it yourself. So I went, okay. I remember that my first paid subscriber was this young German guy living in New York who had been an intern working with me in the gallery next to me. And he was just opening a gallery. And he said, I'll sign up. How much is it? I said, $99 for the year. And he wrote me a check for $99. And that subscriber number 001 was David Zwerner. Now, no one knew David. And I remember some other big collectors saying, we'll give you the $99, you need money, but you'll never do this. You'll quit after a month. So that's like 1,500 issues ago.